The opinions expressed in the video you are about to see are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain. Captain Bob Smith, Director of Testing.
Captain Rob Smith with BoatTEST.com. Today I'm on Grady-White's Tournament 275. Now this model was released about mid-year for 2007, but we've still got a couple of new things to take a look at, such as an optional hardtop. So climb on board, let's take a look at the Tournament 275 from Grady-White.
There's lots of boats calling themselves the SUV of boats, but if that's true, the Tournament 275 should be considered the Land Rover. This solid family fun and fishing boat is well built to handle the hard times a serious fishing trip delivers, as well as deliver the comfort you want with the spouse and children on board for skiing and cruising. Packed with fishing and cruising comforts, this new design is destined to be a Grady-White hit. The anchor is led across the top to an optional windlass and starboard chain locker. A table can be set up in the bow for snacks. Pop-up cleats are used to keep the topside snag free, and bench seats to either side provide a large storage space. The port side offers extended storage through the head compartment for long rods, or you can close off the hatch between the head and storage for more privacy. Convenient drink holders are at either end of the bench on top. Continuing on back, the stereo is mounted in the side of the helm pod at the walkthrough. Two compartments are also here, with one being a huge drawer and the other a locker with dedicated space for the table and aerator post. I really like the hardtop option, especially with a family aboard. It offers room for cover to get some rain protection, two-color overhead light for night running, and an extra room in the overhead storage box for electronics and binoculars. Some of the coastal design from Grady's apparent at the helm with extra wide helm seat. My test boat had electric slide adjustment for easy operation. The helm itself was well laid out with a room for a large screen display to the right of the wheel, Yamaha digital command gauges across the top, and switches grouped together for easy use. Trim tab switches are conveniently next to the Yamaha throttle and shift. Behind the helm seat is a covered sink with pull-out wand faucet and removable cutting board. On the side of the helm seat box is a concealed trash container on the door, and in the back is a pulled-out tackle drawer. The gunnel tops have two flush-mounted rod holders. Rod racks and small storage is under the gunnels, and a really cool option is the extendable electric seat that takes the back-to-back ski seat and converts it into a large comfortable lounger reaching to the back bench. If you don't have the lounger, you'll certainly enjoy the standard patented rear bench seat that is easy to set up as it is to put away in just seconds. Across to the starboard side is the matching rod rack and a panel door for access to the battery switches. We like this location because the switches are handy.
Every family boat is going to need to have a porta potty on board, but with this one, you've got a lot of stand-up room and you've got a ceramic head.
Across the stern you have a drop box on the port corner and a replaceable cutting board on top of an insulated 185 quart stern fish box. At the walkway you see why Grady-White boats last so long with the heavy-duty hardware they use. On the corner is a swim shower for rinsing off after a cooling dip. Off the starboard corner on the stern is a recessed 3-step telescoping swim ladder the kids will like. The Tournament 275 measures 26 feet 11 inches length overall with a beam width of 8 feet 6 inches. She weighs just under 5,000 pounds, making her a good model to tow behind the family SUV. Her fuel capacity is 200 gallons and she's rated for outboards up to 500 horsepower. I tested this boat with twin 150 horsepower 4-strokes from Yamaha. While testing on a cold day, I found this model was fun to drive, easy to maneuver, and relatively quiet operating with only 94 dBA at top end and 82 at cruise. I didn't have any heavy chop to test her in, but I did find she was on plane in just 3.71 seconds and up to 30 miles an hour in 5.6. Her best cruise is at 23.7 miles per hour at 3,500 RPM for a range of 424 miles on her 200-gallon tank. She reached a top speed of 45.3 miles an hour.
Well, as you can see with the 275, you got family features, you got fishing features, and with the twin 150s from Yamaha, you've got a 45-mile-an-hour boat. So if that's important to you, be sure and take a look at the 275 from Grady-White.